Welcome back, everybody.
Good morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Hope you guys are having a great Monday. I'm a little bummed because this is the last episode of this fantastic TV show,
Yeah.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah. And honestly, I have no idea what they're going to. I was thinking about this morning.
Yeah.
Where are we going to spend most of our time on this episode?
I was thinking about that all last week.
Is it the 60s?
Yeah.
Is it 1990 with Susie? And see how things kind of resolve themselves closer to present day?
Sure.
Or is it, are we going to spend any time in one of them, you know?
I came to the conclusion I think it's going to be the 60s, just because I feel like the episode with Susie, the roast.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of closed the book on the future a little bit.
Maybe, but I still want to know what happens with Joel
Me too.
now that he's out of prison.
I'm willing to bet we're going to have some flash forwards, but I do think that the episode is going to primarily take place in the 60s. I can be completely wrong. That was just what I thought.
Sure.
Not that it makes sense either way to do
Right.
the story that way, but just because that's my own hunch.
And honestly, we may not get big resolution in one period or another. You know,
Yeah.
if we don't see anything in the post 1990 world, I think the fact that she and Susie are going to talk, and we get left there,
Yeah.
actually kind of works. Also, if we don't get a lot of the 60s, right? We now know that she's going to go on.
Jack Parr. Not Jack Parr. Oh my gosh.
Gordon's show, right?
Gordon Ford.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. He's going to go on Gordon's show, right? And we know we assume anyway, that's the catalyst that really gets her career rolling.
It's got to be.
Then we might not spend that much time on that either. We may not even see her set there.
I like that's the end, right?
Yeah.
That obviously that's probably what's going to make her blow up. Is her
right. Right.
We saw that at the end of season 4.
Yeah,
Gordon Ford poster, and the whole all of season 5 has been building towards that.
Yeah, right.
I love that.
I do too, and I really think how many shows do we watch where every little thing doesn't get tied up? I kind of like a little bit of mystery with it.
Sure,
the idea that you don't have to get a neat bow on everything, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think Breaking Bad, tied everything off really well, and I was completely happy with it. It was a satisfying ending.
Really tied everything off.
Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, they even gave a spin-off. Yeah, a spin-off movie to handle the one loose thread that was still kind of out there.
Yeah.
But the idea that we have to have every little answer given to us,
yes.
I think it's kind of beautiful if we don't.
I like it when shows and movies have some ambiguity behind it. That's part of the reason why the new Star Wars doesn't work for me, or the prequels, just because I like the mystery of it all.
Right.
And this is obviously very different than that. But if we don't get the hand-holding answers, that's totally fine with me.
Right.
I mean, but I would be lying to myself if I didn't say I kind of want to see Midge and Susie.
I do too. I mean, yeah, nothing would hurt my feelings if we see it. And if we do get it all tied off, great. But I'd be okay if we didn't.
Yeah.
How many people have not shut up about the ending of Total Recall 1990?
Yeah, right.
I love Total Recall 1990. I love the fact that we don't really know what the resolution is.
Yeah.
I have theories. Everybody does.
No one Paul Verhoeven. I feel like it's all happening in the dream world. But that's
me too.
That's my theory.
I could be wrong.
Totally wrong.
Right. Yeah. Let us know if we're totally wrong on Total Recall and why. But I think it was all fake. I really do.
By the way, I mentioned this last week for my birthday poll. We're digressing a little bit here. I'm going to do movies that we've already seen. I'm putting Total Recall on that list.
I would love it. I haven't seen it in years. I would love to watch Total Recall again. I love that movie.
See you at the party, Richter.
Michael Ironsides, man. Yeah. Such perfect casting.
We can do Arnold impressions the whole time.
I do want to go to want to welcome Tara, Max Verbeek, Tobin Allison, Zviela Trikonets, Nancy Musa. Welcome to our Patreon group, guys. We're really, really happy you're here with us. And Svieta, I know I got your last name wrong, and probably your first name. I apologize. Very Midwestern.
We keep it loose around here.
We love you anyway.
We do love you guys. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you'd mind the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
And if you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. On all shows we're watching, including The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon, and we're on YouTube. Well, I mean, let's face it, if you're seeing this on YouTube, that means we're done with this and have moved on to Arrested Development is what we're going to start watching next week.
Yeah.
We're only going to do the was it Fox? I think it was Fox.
It's Fox. Well, it's yeah. So it's on Netflix. We're doing the Fox.
We're only going to do the Fox seasons because there was that big gap, and then apparently a really huge drop in quality to the 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Was it 2 seasons? That
I
Netflix
have
did?
no idea.
Netflix,
I think it was though. Yeah.
Netflix did at least 2 seasons that I know
there's a gap between that. I think.
Well, between the
because
seasons
I
there.
remember like I was in college. They brought it back. People didn't like it. They did it again a couple years later. They didn't like that either.
But I think it was like a decade or so between like the original run, the original run of series, and then the Netflix. It's three seasons that were on television. We're gonna watch those 3 and let the show let the show leave in its quality years.
We're purists,
right? Exactly. But that's where we'll go next. All right. Sorry, we have wandered. You will have to think and watch along, and I remembered where I left off.
Yeah.
On your own device or streaming service, you're obviously going to only senior us over there for copyright purposes. We're also watching 30 Rock currently as a Patreon exclusive.
Yep.
All right.
We're in for a long one. Hour 15.
Whoa, this is a long one. I'll settle in.
A feature film.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? We're getting a full Jurassic Park 2. It's like 80 minutes.
Yeah, the Constitution only recognizes that all people, when they are illegal, are immoral. And then they get busted.
All right, this might be a tearjerker.
And the irony is that I have to go to court to defend his act. I want to show you this. Here.
Oh, man.
All right, now, that's the grand jury. That was the first bust.
This is kind of hard to watch, isn't it?
It is.
Notice how small the crowd he's playing now after doing
He seems strung out.
Carnegie Hall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very sad juxtaposition.
A benediction. Okay.
Yikes.
It's a great performance, though.
I didn't realize in real life he got this bad,
Okay, what I said there was, that's how the bit is reported. I said that,
This is hard to watch, man. I think he died in like 66.
Yeah?
Yeah, he didn't make it much longer than the time period of the show.
Of course. Yeah. This is going to be a bummer.
Yeah.
They really set the tone for this episode.
We had hints of this coming.
No, we did for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't ignore it.
Huge fall from grace.
Yeah.
I'm Midge Maisel's manager. I'm Dick Gregory's manager. I'm Phyllis Diller's manager. I'm Eartha Kitt's.
Oh, wow.
Listen, let's just go get some food, huh? Some coffee.
I'm not hungry.
Have we had a big time jump here before the finale?
I didn't clock the date at the beginning.
I didn't either. Did they show it?
They did.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. I think it said 64, 66.
There are no more club days. This tonight was a fluke. They thought they booked Bruce Lee.
Are you trying to stand up?
This might be like 68 then.
Well, he isn't alive in 68.
Well, okay.
66.
66 then.
Yeah.
I guess Green Hornet was on 66. Yeah.
You're gonna use your favors up on me? Why?
Because you are Lenny Bruce. There's only ever going to be one of you.
She's about to cry.
Yeah.
Keep those favors. Use them for someone worthy.
Oh, my God.
Congratulations on repping Dick Capri. He's a good comic.
Do you think we see a moment between Lenny and Midge?
I don't know. Well, that's a dark start, isn't it? You just kind of see Lenny Bruce, who's been such a hero on the show, just kind of circling the drain a little bit.
This could be the last time we see him.
That's true.
Tell me you talked to Albert Grossman?
He's a mess, Miriam.
I'm really glad we're
Go in and...
Can't see him like that.
I wish I would have caught the year on that.
Okay, so yeah, it was definitely after that.
Right.
I love that they both have this love for one another, but it's more of like a professional respect too.
For sure, right. Well, he's been there for Midge plenty of times.
Then vice versa, she bailed him out.
And you're releasing her?
She plays poker with the chief.
Well, I feel very safe.
Just sign.
She plays poker with the chief.
That is white privilege walking out the door right there.
Is, yeah. That's cool.
That's really cool. That is so much cooler than a vending machine.
Go there.
I know, right?
A nice piece of pie like that.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Shoot.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this where you go when you're time on the night before?
Yeah.
Hetty, I asked her,
So that's
as a
its
favor to
part.
me, to get you on the show.
Oh, Thank you.
Well, she'll do it, but I asked.
A lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, walking right back into your life, uninvited, just standing there. They don't even have the decency to get fat or unattractive or stupid or dull.
Yeah. Midge doesn't know what she asked her to do there. Yeah.
Wasn't there to be her dinner theater entertainment. And she looks at me and she says, but I just wanted to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
So just to be
Precious
super clear, you two were together.
And what did she see in me?
Just didn't know that.
I actually believed her. When she said after college we'd move to Egypt and rent out camels to rich tourists.
Oh my God.
Junior year, her mother took her to Paris, and she came back engaged.
Oh, that is brutal.
Yeah, it's not awful.
Never.
Oh, I'm your manager. You were right. Had to be done.
I'm glad that she's apologizing to her about
Me
it.
too. Yeah, Midge is not a monster.
No.
Is that the only time you've been in love?
I didn't say love.
Okay.
Well, you guys? I'll last.
In the last? Wow. All right.
Yeah, she held on to that pain.
Apparently, he stuck his head under the hot water faucet for 10 full minutes.
What?
It was Esther's idea. She orchestrated the whole thing.
He's a genius. Yeah.
Discipline your children.
For what? They feigned illness and called us names.
To your face? Bold. Not particularly.
I thought, as their mother, you might want to do something about it.
Like what?
How should I know?
And there you have it. I learned from the best.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a good Rose moment. Maybe.
I say I don't think so. I don't think we ever get one. I think we've really spent our time with Rose.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get a good Rose moment.
I'm trying to be an optimist. I think you're right.
If I need a couple of hours one afternoon to deal with a personal matter, you should accept that without calling constantly like Adam's wife. I have 2 children.
Yeah. What?
Something happened to your parents?
My parents are fine. I'm just saying you are not taking into account that I have children or extremely old parents.
I'm not that old.
We're not that old yet.
Okay, yes, this is a new dress, but I did not go shopping.
And I did not call you.
Oh,
It's the booker. It's
Yeah.
probably the booker, yeah.
I've been calling you. Gordon wants to see you.
There's a great little pan there.
Yeah.
Little whip pan.
Mike is hovering there.
I've been calling you.
wow,
Tonight.
tonight.
You're on the show tonight.
Oh,
Problem?
no problem.
Not convenient?
I didn't say that.
He's not being very gracious about
No.
this.
Does it bother you that I'm thrilled?
I'm thrilled you're thrilled.
Okay, well, I guess that's it.
What's his real problem?
I know, right? Like,
Because this seems personal now.
Yeah.
Like, I get that they had the rule or whatever, and his wife kind of pushed him, but he's like fuming about it.
There's just something off about him in general, you know?
I do, otherwise, when I hurl this glass at it, it'll fly out into the bullpen and hit someone in the head. Lawsuits.
Sure.
Yeah, you
See, he's taking this
Is it
way
because
high.
he didn't get his way? What, because he's not the boss?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably it. He wants to be a dictator, basically.
I think he's mad that his wife pulled some strings.
Yeah. Yeah, good for you. Oh, she's so happy.
she's being supported there.
I am going to be on the show tonight.
What? Oh, what happened to the rule? Did they change the rule? Alvin?
I could explain it to you, but there will be terms like side darts and ruching bandied about.
Go, please.
Drop it at Susie Myers and Associates?
No.
Why not?
Because we have the bucket!
The bucket is fun.
Do you think
Very
this is a
stylish.
dress that says I'm going to be on the Gordon Ford show tonight?
Sure. What? She asked him.
I think she asked him.
I'll be damned.
I don't think he liked us going around him.
That really is what his issue is, but he's just taking it up to 11.
Yeah, he's being a baby about it.
I'm going to avoid it this time. She's going to come to the studio and she's going to sit there and take it.
I've located the uniforms. They were hidden in the back.
Mrs. Moskowitz.
There are men cataloging everything in the place.
What? What for?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Are they shutting it down?
Suddenly, bam! I'm down. Hot, Jesus. I'm down hard, so I called out for Shirley.
Moisha calling out my name. Now it's dark, it's cold, I have nothing on.
Not a stick.
Ran in. But when he fell, he splashed water all over the bathroom floor.
Ah!
It's a great bit.
I thought I broke everything. My coat was soaking wet.
It was like having a wet yak laying all over you. The headline is, I'm retiring.
As soon as we can walk again, we are selling the house and getting a condo in Boca.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Mr. Maisel! Excuse me, Mr. Maisel. There's a phone call for you.
Good for them. I'm glad they have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I better be, right?
Listen, if you need to talk about me, us, whatever, go ahead. I don't mind.
Oh.
The thing that he couldn't have when they wanted to get back together.
Oh.
Have I ever told you that you are amazing?
You have. A lot. More than I deserve.
Oh. Oh, Joel.
I love Joel.
You want to come down to the studio? Watch me trash you on national television?
Really?
Yeah. I'd like you there.
What's going to go wrong? Yeah, we're going to be 20 minutes into an hour and a half. Something's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, we might still get post the show too.
Yeah, I hope so.
A lot of people ask me why I go out and perform comedy at night when I have 2 young kids at home. No. And I tell them because they're bad laughers. No.
So I would you pick it.
Yeah.
Plus, I didn't know what your stocking situation was, so I got you a couple extra pairs.
Dinah, will you marry me?
I'm not marrying a comedian. I told them you'd be wearing one of these fine dresses on the Gordon Ford show tonight, so as long as you mention Bergdorf's, it's all free.
Dinah, are you sure you won't marry me?
Dinah rocks. Yeah.
Why were you home early?
I went home to change.
Again?
Yes.
For the second time today?
Yes.
Will you listen?
Listen.
Yeah.
Doing what?
Stand up.
You're a guest?
I am a guest.
Well, did he ever tell her how proud he was of her after we had that beautiful moment?
No. He hasn't yet.
This is really wonderful.
Oh. There it is.
I don't know what that got me. But that's
the closest thing to when I'm proud of you we've gotten on the show.
I don't know why it got me. It did. It might just be a sap, honestly, because that got me.
It was a really sweet moment, for sure.
I got a call from Miriam. She is going to be on the Gordon Ford show tonight. She's going to do her act.
Oh, well,
See?
I'm not going. Because she's a compulsive liar just like her children.
I don't think that's true.
How long did she lie to us about doing stand-up comedy?
Why is she full-blown villain right now?
Maybe the phone was off the hook.
The phone's absolutely not off the... Well, that still doesn't prove anyone was trying to call.
Oh my God! Come on!
Hello.
Rose, thank God. I've been trying to get you for the past 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to hear you say you'll be there?
Hello.
Rose, finally, I've been trying you for hours.
Yeah.
Good.
She's performing on the Gordon Ford show tonight.
I know, Shirley.
They say to be here by 8:30, but I would say 8:15 to be safe.
Up there, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, just to prove how idiotic she is.
how long do we have?
1 hour.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was obviously trying to get a hold of you.
That was a win for us. All right, I'm glad they had the moment to show how dumb
I was ready to strangle Rose out with my microphone cable.
I know, right? Yeah. Just like punch the computer screen.
Yeah.
Find a light.
I don't see a light. Do you have a whistle?
Start booking it, yeah.
I'll be very upset if these two aren't here for this. Oh my God, you need a subway. The subway is so much faster than the bus.
They're going to see it. They're gonna
for sure.
Oh my God, look at that line. That track.
Great shot.
That was amazing.
Ooh, she looks amazing. As always.
I can't wait to see her as Lois Lane.
No, she's perfect in that role.
Yeah. I've never actually used the lucky numbers from a fortune cookie, but, one of these days maybe I'll put the numbers down. We'll see.
Alan Shepard, an American hero. Thrilled to have you here.
Thrilled to be here, Gordon.
I see you got our basket.
I did. It's big.
Did I see an astronaut?
One Mercury 7. Eventually, he's the one who played golf on the moon.
Oh,
hit the golf ball, yeah.
Very cool.
Let me clear this up for you. You're not coming on to perform. You're coming on as a writer.
A writer?
What?
See if you can borrow a sweater or something and throw over that.
No.
She's a comic.
Not here. Here she's a writer, so she's going to come on as a writer.
What does that mean? She's gonna come out and get hemorrhoids?
Yeah.
It's a human interest piece, like when a panda bear gives birth in a zoo.
I'm not liking him right now.
No, he's the worst.
I could bring on Mel. He actually does look like a panda bear, so it'll work even better. I'm due on set. I will see you out there. Or not.
I'd quit.
Yeah, if not a writer now.
Yeah. I wouldn't go out. If that's how it's going to be, I would quit. That was a great shot. It was like The Shining, wasn't it? The Shining zoom on the guy with the teddy bear.
He's so unintentionally funny too. His facial expressions just
that was definitely a Kubrick zoom right there.
Yeah, confused terror.
Fix this, Mike.
I'll see what I can do.
Fix this now.
That's great that these two end up being friends for decades after this. Yeah,
I love him. Dude,
I do
honestly.
too.
Like the Christmas episode was one of my favorites.
Don't get in the middle of this. I'm in the middle of this, Gordon. I'm your producer. I changed it to a human interest piece. Quick interview. Okay, but
For those of you still finding
Show starting, Mike.
No, I'd be like, hey, I run the show.
I would not be there.
She's performing.
I'm like, I won't be there the next day. I wouldn't.
I think she's gonna she's gonna take over and she's gonna she's gonna start selling it.
Over here. We'll be seen and heard at home.
Boy, this is the one episode I'm like, I do not like Gordon.
He's always had this weird darkness about him, but
her freaking family's there, man.
She's got enough charisma. Even if it is an interview, she can make it funny. She can be entertaining. Turn it into a set. It should be a set. Let's see how she can roll with these punches.
Carol Burnett.
Oh, wow.
Special visit with Gordon Ford Ryder.
Oh my God, they didn't even say her name.
Good luck, miss.
Thank you. Nice to have you back on Earth.
You can hear Shirley's voice. Oh, Carol Burnett. Or someone who looks a lot like Carol Burnett. Yeah.
Great casting.
Yeah. I tell you how excited I was when she popped up out of the blue on Better Call Saul. I was so stoked for that.
Yeah, dude.
It was so great to see her.
Better Call Saul was a masterpiece.
Yes, it is. Honestly, if I was her, I'd call up Hank Azaria's character and be like, I'll take the job.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
Right now.
I don't think he was disingenuous when he actually offered her a job.
I don't either.
Because Gordon said he was being sleazy, but
I don't think he was.
Gordon's sleazy.
Yeah.
Midge, hi. I'm Plum. I know, it's a terrible fruity family name, but there you go. I'm your stage manager for the night.
What do you mean, my stage manager?
The real stage manager is busy managing the real show, so they assigned me to manage you.
Heck yeah, Plum. Good for her. That's cool.
Well, I don't know what they're actually doing there.
Well, I'm happy for Plum.
Yeah.
Moving up.
That is great casting, isn't it?
Yeah. And a great set piece, too.
Yeah.
Call me old-fashioned. I like watching old Johnny Carson episodes.
Right.
I think that's cool. I like the old talk show format.
You can still make them laugh. This does not have to suck completely. So tits note right.
Girl rider on the stool.
Oh my God! This is so infuriating.
Yeah.
I'm really pulling for her to destroy this.
Look at her up there.
Oh, it's so bad because her family's here.
Oh, they're clapping for her.
Oh.
And Joel's there.
Joel's like, what are you doing? Getting screwed over is what she's doing.
Yeah, I think even Mike knows.
Mike knows this is stupid.
So help me welcome to the Gordon Ford Show our resident lady writer.
You won't even say her name! I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much right now.
Not even the first. Yeah. This is the first name, not the last name.
Midge is one of 6 writers on my writing staff. Now, you may all be wondering, what exactly is it that television writers do? Well,
see, he's just doing all the talking. Take over. Take over.
What's the difference between a male writer and a female writer?
Oh,
Stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ralph Emerson, Cecil Green, Adam Portnoy, Mel Rubens, and my head writer, Alvin Blank, the writers of The Gordon Ford Show, my band of merry men.
This is a mess. I'm like, I'm so angry. I'm
Oh,
more
I am
angry
too.
about this than the Rose thing.
I am too. Rose was the villain on the show until now.
Yeah.
female writers write a lot more jokes about horses, Gordon. And poisoning our husbands. And we like to be held after we pay.
Like how he's taking over.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsor. What? Go to commercial.
What commercial?
Find a commercial.
I would quit. I would quit right there.
He's such a little. Oh my God, he's such a little. So many curse words in my mind.
I would not show up at work the next day.
4 minutes early.
Look, I'll just wrap the show after the commercial.
You have 4 minutes after the commercial.
Yeah.
Everything backfired.
What did you do?
Why is everything automatically okay, it was me. I had a friend talk Gordon into putting her on the show.
Yeah.
We'll do 4 more minutes of stool work. Happy?
She's funny, Gordon. You're the one who hired her in the first place because you thought she was funny.
Good for Mike.
Yeah, good for Mike.
4 more minutes, and then we can all go get drunk, or go to bed, or drive our car into a wall. Might do all 3 myself.
Fine.
Mike was heroic by going down there.
Though not a word of any note has come out of your mouth, it is still very exciting to see you sitting on that stool.
I love the fact that they're being so supportive.
I'm very touched. So many people asked me to come here tonight.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a big night for me. I didn't want you to miss it.
It's supposed to be.
Is.
So everyone's great right now except for Gordon.
Do something. Take over.
Don't even sit down.
What do you have to
take
lose?
over? Yeah. Yes, do it. Oh my God, please do it.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Worst he can do is fire you, and I wouldn't work there either. I would not work there.
Heck no.
Please grab the mic and take this room over.
This is a great moment.
I love this. I love the tension they're building here.
The lack of audio, like sound just goes away. This is great. I want to.
Is he even going to get up, or is he just going to let her go?
I've never wanted to kick a TV character in the face more than him.
I'm thinking about doing something. Susie, something reckless that could go very badly for both of us.
Do it.
Definitely me and you by extension. Okay. I just...
It's now or never.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Tease up.
Tits up.
Yeah.
Tits up.
Do it. Own this friggin' show and then walk out and never go back.
Oh my God. Mike's down.
Buckle up, Mikey.
He doesn't know what's happening.
I want you to know it was not my intention to force your hand. I had hoped you would want to put me on someday.
This isn't personal. It's just...
It is personal. You're a liar.
Yeah.
And you know the rule.
I do.
And we are back in 5, 4, 3.
I've just never been great at following rules.
Yeah. That was a warning. Here we go.
I'm a comedian. I've only been pretending to be a writer so I'd have a bathroom to use in Midtown. So why don't I just get up and do what I came here to do?
Yes! Yes! Yeah.
Where are you going?
We'll find out.
Why not?
Oh, yes! He can't do anything because he's on camera.
Live, baby.
I broke a pretty big rule when I left that stool. But lately I've been doing a lot of things I'm not supposed to.
You're live, man. Sit down. He's going to leave.
My parents are in the audience tonight. Compare notes on the parking situation. My father's got a whole conspiracy theory going on. The holy day when Jews fast to atone for their sins, that's the day he chose to leave me. For his secretary. I can't really blame him, though. She had some mints in her purse.
I love the... I love the callback here. We refused to let this happen before.
Yeah.
Suddenly I was single. I wasn't raised to be single.
Look,
everyone's happy for you.
Yeah.
I discovered what it felt like to have people listen to me. Well, not men, but other people.
How the hell did you get there?
I'm magic.
Apparently. Yeah.
It feels good that after their first cocktail party appearance, people call you saying, "What was he thinking?" She apologized to the ashtray every time she put out a cigarette. My daughter's trauma will have to wait until she's old enough to go clothes shopping with my mother.
Yes. This is a good, perfect set, right?
Yeah.
She has no idea. No idea where the theater is or what it's called. She is too famous to know.
I like the transition here to like a club lighting.
Where one day Bob Hope walks up to me at a restaurant and says, "Hi, I'm Bob Hope. You probably don't remember meeting me." And I say, "Of course I do. I'll have the chicken."
What a great transition.
They say ambition is an unattractive trait in a woman. Maybe.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Being a coward is only cute in The Wizard of Oz.
Well, that's good.
Ethan and Esther. Good. I knew it would come to me.
I love what they do for that.
All right.
Gordon's on board. Yeah,
give it up. He still sucks.
But... Yeah, no, he still sucks. I'm still mad at him.
Amazing audience.
Say your whole name.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh my God, we finally got it though. We finally got it. Talk about chaos.
Oh, now he's willing to talk to her like she's actually a guest.
Well, don't just stand there and get over here, Maisel. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's making up for it.
He is.
He's making up for it. That's big. That's huge.
Yeah, she's a star. Sit down and talk to her like she's a star.
I'm so happy for her.
I am too.
I'm so happy for this fictitious character.
I know.
You are definitely not a writer.
That is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Folks, I don't actually think you got a proper introduction.
No.
But definitely not last appearance on The Gordon Ford Show. May I present the magnificent, the magical, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh my God.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh. That's my ex-wife.
Yeah, I'm the one who left her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That was lovely.
You're fired.
That wasn't a mean fired. That was you're better than this fired.
Yeah.
Besides, she would have quit anyway.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who taught you how to be famous?
I was born famous.
I see.
I floated down the Nile in a basket stuffed with.
Oh my God.
Well, what about this?
Oh, nice.
This is the night they hooked up and she almost lost a toe.
Oh, okay.
All my eggs are in one big basket.
Allow me.
God, I love a man who steals my food.
Nice. This is where she got the lucky numbers.
You mark my words. Very soon, in the not too distant future, you will be paying for the Chinese food.
Oh, makes me sad.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You can rest on Tuesday. Let me make some calls.
So she just works then.
Workaholic, yeah.
So she's massive then. She has a big
Yeah.
staff.
This is weird getting Midge.
Yeah.
Contemporary times.
Yeah.
You know? No, 20 years ago, but still, it's
Pretty contemporary.
yeah.
She's got a cell phone.
Yeah. That's weird about it. You know what I mean? Like it's bizarre. I never thought I'd see that. It's pretty great makeup.
No, I was thinking exact same things.
Yeah.
Like they aged her really well.
They did.
She's still got her picture of Joel.
All this house, this big old house with nothing.
Yeah, she's very lonely. All work, no life. And a table for 20 people.
I like how this conveys it versus Hacks. I like Hacks. I'm just
Yeah.
I like how they're going about this.
Yeah, like they just showed that giant, beautiful dining room, and she's eating in the kitchen by herself.
Yeah. It's very Batman 89.
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah.
I've never been in this room.
Can you pass the salt?
Yeah.
What? It's quite a home.
Sweeping shots, though. Look at that.
But she's so alienated.
Yeah. I'm assuming. Look at that. Oh.
Just a ton of pictures.
Oh.
I have no idea if she's calling. There's like 8 characters. I hope it is.
Yeah. If they're still around.
Right? I don't even know.
years.
Joe might not even be alive at this point.
Yeah, it's been 40 years.
Can't find my TV glasses.
Look in the box on the flower table.
Don't pretend that you know everything.
So they definitely made up.
A ton of birds.
Yeah.
Show it looks like the birds. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's a nice callback to the pigeons.
Yeah.
Did you find them?
No.
Remind me, what happened yesterday?
Oh,
She looks like Roseanne.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she?
got it?
I got it. You got it?
I got it. I'm putting it in.
Oh, VHS.
Or they're watching something together.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Susie, did you get my bird?
The red one? She's gorgeous. I've never seen anything like her.
You ready?
I am ready. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Play Jeopardy together. Watch it, Jeopardy.
It is. Actually,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Today we had a meeting here and we're going over dates and I looked down. Tuesday's empty.
Oops. Sorry for Delia.
I mean,
The popcorn does it great, doesn't it?
I want you to come back to work.
I've done my time. I'll call her tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take the chance.
Okay, I got bushy beard man.
Yes, this is like a retired Don Corleone.
Yeah.
Because I think if you're bald, it's weird if all the hair you have is under your chin. Goatee looks better with a full head of hair.
I agree.
Yeah.
I am not coming back as anything.
Oh, come on.
I am fine being dead. I prefer it.
A bird.
Skunk.
Why?
Great fur, cute face.
Yeah.
Walking down the street, someone bumps me, turn, tail up, bam. That's right, buddy. That smell, that's you. Enjoy your tomato juice bath.
Yeah.
Throw a celery stalk in there. You're gonna be a while.
Celery stalk.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it hurts.
No, that was a fast hour 15.
All right. Okay. Yeah. This is cool. They're showing us the apartment and the locations.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm a little lost for kind of like taking in the credits there for a second. I loved it. I loved the finale.
So the finale really was how she got her big break and how risky and precarious that was.
Yeah. And I like that we don't know for sure. We call it at the beginning. We're not really sure about the Joel situation, about her parents, everything else. You know, it seems like everybody was just kind of like we got all the characters in this episode that we pretty much had throughout the show. Even Alfie, you know, for a second, which I didn't hate his character, but it was just kind of random.
I thought it was an interesting character. I did.
I was kind of hoping they would take his character somewhere, but I guess the point is it shows that Susie's, building her clientele.
Yeah, it was
her second client.
It was
her third client, I guess, because Sophie was number two.
Yeah, but it was really her like I'm getting away from Mitch and building a roster.
Yeah, and I like that we got to see him. The only character we didn't get to see, which it wouldn't make sense if we did, was Joel's fiance there for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean there were several. We didn't see Sophie. We didn't see
Sophie.
A lot of people.
We haven't seen Sophie in a
while. Once that bridge was finally completely burned, it was nice that was kind of done.
Yeah,
I don't think there was a way that would have made sense really to bring her back.
No, they didn't mention her. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this show. I really did. I liked that it was a nice moment, even though Midge seems to be alone. She's not. She still has Susan.
Right.
No matter where they are, they're still best of friends, and I like that. I like that they had some sort of reconciliation. I guess
sure.
That they had a reunion. They made amends, and I don't know. Look, Susie was in the wrong for sure for having Joel go to prison, but he also he stepped on the grenade for her.
He did.
He put himself in that position because he loves Midge, and I really hope that. In my interpretation of this, I hope that after he gets out of prison, that they did have some sort of life again together. But we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I'm gonna. She's not wearing a ring. I'm gonna assume that they didn't get back together at all.
Gone.
Yeah, I just. Well, I mean, yeah, he's not alive for sure.
Yeah,
maybe surprised if he was, but either way, if they got married again, she'd still have the ring on. She doesn't.
That is true. That's a great point.
Even alive or dead, she'd have the ring on if they got married again. So they didn't get. I don't think they got back together. At all, which is fine. Their relationship wasn't that after it was over.
Yeah.
They thought about it a couple times early on, but by the time we got to the Gordon Ford stuff and everything, it wasn't about that. It wasn't about them being together.
No.
And so it was never really a thing that was going to happen. I thought it might before this episode, but now it kind of makes sense that they didn't.
Yeah. And so the last shot we saw of him as an old man was him behind the bars as he was ready to get out of prison. They said that he got some money down. Where did he say he was going? Was it Boca or something? I can't remember where they said he was going in that episode. They said that, that last we heard of Joel is he's retired somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere warm. And it's that's great. Good for him.
Probably his parents' place in Boca. It was probably available.
Happiest ending he can have.
Right.
And Ethan and Esther.
I think they're largely going to be out of the picture. I don't think it was a real happy ending for Midge. Yeah, she had Susie still as a friend, and they obviously living in different places. Susie's probably in California. She's somewhere tropical looking, or at least warm.
They all went to Boca.
Yeah, Midge is probably in Vegas still.
I think she was in New York, Dan.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, the skyline. At the very end, whenever the camera panned back, was New York.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
But regardless, they're obviously not in the same place. And, there's a reason that we saw the long tracking shots through Midge's massive house, and it was just her and her staff, right? She is, again, not a happy ending. She is alone.
Not a happy ending at all. No. It is there was some real darkness this season,
Yeah. And we saw in her stand-up act, right? The one that finally won her over. Like, I want to be famous. I want to be somebody. Yeah,
it's the kind of life I want.
Right. it is. But she also joked about I can't remember my kids' names, and it's like, I mean, I know, obviously she did. Obviously, it was part of the bit, but her kids aren't around. As she's getting older, her kids are not around at all. And she makes jokes about what they're going to be saying to their therapist. I'm like, you're not far off.
Yeah.
At least with Esther, you're pretty much spot on. Mom was never around. You can joke about it, but there was a cost to it.
There was.
It was a perfect ending.
I think this season definitely falls under the dramedy territory.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it was. This was the most dramatic season we had of the show. That was otherwise pretty whimsical and very fun. The first 3, even 4. Even 4 had drama in it, but it was very. It was still whimsical in the sense that we had the club.
Sure.
And we had like set pieces and dancing, and great camera movement. Each season, we can't say enough about the camera work each season. This
episode was spot on its camera work. It was great.
This might be the best shot show on television.
Yeah,
of all time. Like it truly. Like,
This is better than a lot of films as far as how it's shot. For
exactly better than, if not on par with, some of the best shot films.
This was amazing photography all the way through.
And I know this last year there's a lot of shows that came out and swept the Emmys, which some of it we've seen, some of it we have not seen. Obviously, Succession claims.
Sure.
We tried to watch Barry a couple times and that cleaned house. But Mrs. Maisel this last season didn't hear a lot of rumblings about it. She was nominated, obviously. I think it was nominated for Best Comedy. A little bummed out that it didn't make a bigger splash because this show was incredible. I think this is one of my favorite shows we've done on this channel.
Sure.
Like I said, I'm blown away by the behind the scenes features, by the technical filmmaking of it all.
I just think the timing. I think I think the show really suffered from the shutdown.
Sure. No, for sure. I think you're right on that.
I think if we didn't have that issue, it probably would have, the reception would have been different.
Yeah.
I don't know if the show would have been any different. I thought the show was great all the way through.
Yeah, sure. I think they did adapt a little bit.
They did.
So
they had
it
to,
could have been different, but if 4 would have came out in 2020 and so on and so forth, it would have ended and wrapped and had its moment in the sun.
Sure.
Kind of like how in 2007, you had No Country and oh my gosh, There Be Blood. And then Zodiac got forgot about. Zodiac's a fantastic film.
Sure.
Same thing here. This is a fantastic TV show that definitely I hope people go back and watch all the way through and appreciate it because this show is truly spectacular.
It is. It was a great run. I love the way that the show transitioned into stylistically how they took chances and didn't keep it kind of all on the same note all the way through. I can see why some people would have not my favorites, not the direction I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
It all makes sense, but I was along for the whole ride. I thought the whole ride was great.
Me too.
I didn't have a moment, where I kind of felt like the show lost the thread. My frustrations with the show were with some of the characters, and that was by design. I was supposed to be frustrated with them. I was supposed to be pretty irritated with Rose and Abe at different times.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to be pretty irritated with Gordon Ford in this episode. And I am.
And I think that Midge being all the parent stuff and Midge being alone at the end, it kind of shows that this thing is cyclical, right?
Right.
That it's just a vicious cycle. It's going to keep happening. And I like how they handle it. They don't wrap it up in a nice and tidy bow. They kind of do, but they don't at the same time.
Yeah, well, it wasn't everyone walks off happy at the end. Yeah. And it shouldn't be, right?
Yeah.
That's not the way life generally works for an ensemble group of people.
No.
There's going to be things like strained relationships and things that go bad.
Cost of fame.
Yeah, absolutely. We obviously lost all the parents somewhere in there along the way.
Great Lenny moment.
Yeah.
Very powerful Lenny scene at the very beginning of the episode. I love that.
Yeah, we got to see the downslide, which again, I wish I would have caught the year on that. I'll look it up as soon as we're done here. He very unceremoniously passed, probably from drugs.
Yeah.
In '66, so he wasn't very long after the timeline of the show till he was gone.
Yeah.
But this was a great journey.
Off the top of your head, do you have a favorite episode from the run of the show? I know it's kind of putting you on the spot there. We just watched 5 seasons. We're not refreshed on everything.
I don't know about a single episode. The pilot was probably one that's always going to stand out for me, because it was like so new, and it was all for taking it for the first time, and the way that the episode went through, like big swings that ends up with her on stage for the first time, kind of crushing it.
Yeah.
So probably that one.
Yeah.
And you?
Definitely the Lenny Midge season 3 Cuba or Florida.
Oh yeah.
Miami
Right.
episode. That or the first time we got to meet Jackie Frank when they kidnapped Susie.
Oh yeah.
That was
pretty good. Yeah, right.
That was a delight for me. So
all right. Well, thanks for being here with us, guys. It's been a great run. It was a great show. And just a reminder, next week we're going to start Arrested Development.
Yeah.
We'll catch you then.
See ya.
Thank you and good night.